Read a book about autism awareness, and then you can share it with your family. Read a book, let's get an education and teach it to the nation. Come and read with me. Read a book about autism awareness, and then you can share it with your family. Read a book, let's get an education and teach it to the nation. Come and read with boys and girls today. Let us all celebrate the friends that we have made. They like to play in their own way. They speak with more than words, like or okay. They like the things they do, and they can do them every day. But let's be aware, we are all the same. It's more difficult for some, but to be down or be afraid. Our friends is so unique. Here in the world, they make a change. Let's focus on the things we should know so they won't seem strange. At times it feels like a confusing thing. We can understand now from the books we read. Think of all the knowledge that you stand to gain. It's golden and so satisfactory. Autistic kids are just like you. You are awesome and I am awesome too. There's only one thing that you need to do. Just show that you care and you'll break through. Read a book about autism awareness, and then you can share it with your family. Read a book, let's get an education and teach it to the nation. Come and read with me. Read a book about autism awareness, and then you can share it with your family. Read a book, let's get an education and teach it to the nation. Come and read with me. Read a book about autism awareness, and then you can share it with your family. Read a book, let's get an education and teach it to the nation. Come and read with boys and girls today. Let us all celebrate the friends that we have made. They like to play in their own way. They speak with more than words, like or okay. They like the things they do, and they can do them every day. But let's be aware.
Hey guys, I decided to go live today because I want to share my books that I have that I released on Zach's birthday. Give me a second. And we're about to start. Alrighty. If you guys have questions, I am open to them. You guys, I just received my first video of a kid reading my book, my newest book, and I was super happy. And this kid had autism. Shout out to the parent, the auntie, for buying it. He loved it, and I'm so happy to hear that. So this is the first book, I Am Awesome, Positive Affirmations for Autistic Boys. But I'm talking to Instagram too. You don't have to just get this for autistic kids. You can actually get this for regular kids too. But yeah, let me read a page from this one, and we'll read one from each one, okay, y'all? So I'm going to read my favorite page from I Am Awesome, dedicated to my boys. All right, I am important. My autism doesn't mean I'm any less important. I am special. The reason why I love this particular page the most, because I put Black Lives Matter, My Life Matter, Black Autistic People Matter. The reason why this page alone is so powerful in my books, and is in every book, is because I created this for all races, right? But I wanted other races to understand that Black people matter, my life matter, my son's life matter, and Black autistic people matter. This is the most powerful page in my entire book. Is I am important. It's an affirmation I told my son, but this was so important, and I feel like my artist did a great job of showing that. Let me show you guys too. Okay. I'm going to turn the light a little bit over here if you guys can see it. Okay. I'm going to read one more page from this book, y'all. I am a king. One day I'll make a difference in the world. We should tell our Black boys and any boys that they're a king. But I really designed this for Black autistic boys. But it's available for all races. I did have other races by my book. I appreciate it. But I wanted to make sure that my Black men, my Black boys understood that it was important and they are kings. And one day they'll make a difference. All right. So let's get into, I have so many books, y'all. So the coloring book. All right. Also in the children's book, you guys, I did create affirmations activity for them. They can fill it out with the parents and they write their own affirmations. I thought that was very important. My next book is the coloring book. The reason why I love the coloring book so much because you're using your hands and you're going to remember it. So it's going to become a mindset. So one thing I put in here is I am enough. Let me read it to you. I am enough. Despite being autistic, I am the same as everyone else. I'm an amazing kid, and just being myself is enough. I'm going to read your comments as they come in. Dope, my boyfriend has an autistic son, 16 years old, so I'm educating myself. So thank you. Oh, thank you. Tell me more about your journey. I would love to know more. Because eventually I want to write for teenagers too. Hi, Instagram. But this is I am enough. So they're going to color it in and they're going to learn that they are enough. Like sometimes I feel like not just kids on the spectrum. I feel like sometimes our kids don't know they're enough. That's why the suicide rates are high. Suicide rates are extremely high right now. And this is why we should put positive affirmations into our kids now because people are killing themselves because they're depressed, they're sad, and they don't know that they're enough. They don't know that it's light at the end of that tunnel. So I'm gonna show another page. My other favorite page and is I am capable.
Your device isn't set up yet.
I hate Google sometimes.
Download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Thank you. You said, Trinice says, I'm doing great work. Thank you so much. It says, I am capable. Whatever I wish to be is up to me. I do feel that. Like, they're capable. Your kid is capable. My kid is capable. Like, look at Tesla. Tesla is created by an autistic man. Do you guys know that Steve Jobs, I think he's autistic. He was autistic. You have so many people that are famous that have autism and they're amazing. Who don't want a Tesla? And it was created by somebody who was autistic. Just, back to my favorite page. Write your own sign. I am important. So, like I told you guys, this page is so powerful to me because my life matter. Black lives matter. Black autistic people matter. And I'm going to always push that agenda because we die at a higher rate. We get locked up. We get the hardest time sentences when another race can get us a lesser time sentence. First responders do not know how to treat autistic kids or Black autistic people or autistic people in general. First responders are not trained to know how to deal with autistic people. Let's take Black out of it. They are not trained. So this page is very important. So let's get on to the next book. I'm going to do the workbook next. This is I Am Awesome. This is the boy version workbook. So pretty much the workbook. And hey, Instagram, I'm live on 3 platforms. This is important. If you buy the children's book, why the workbook is important? It's important because they can literally go in. Let's go back to I Am Important because I told y'all that's my favorite page in my whole book is I Am Important. I am important. I am important. Write why you are important. So this is their exercise. They get to fill out, but the page is still right here. They get to fill out why they're important. And they get to put in their own words why they feel important. I'm going to point out one more page in this book. I think, I love this one because it's me. I am loved. It doesn't matter that I'm different or have autism. My parents and family still love me no matter what. I am loved. So this is the page. That's me. That's Zachariah. Um, right here, you write why you love. So it says, I am loved. In the spaces below, list the ways you can show love and appreciation to yourself. Keyword to yourself, because sometimes we beat ourselves up so hard. I want our kids to understand why. What do you love about yourself? I love myself because I am kind. I love myself. I want us to put more positive affirmations into our kids, especially kids on the spectrum. Like I said, suicide rates are very high. And because that's a thing, and mental health is a thing, I feel like we should, and I'm going to push us talking about positive affirmations. And even if you don't buy anything from me, I have so many freebies on my website, like IEP freebies, resources. Eventually I'm going to add resources for black resources with like black nonprofit autism and stuff like that. That is one of my goals to add on my website. In time, I will add that. And I have another business I'm trying to run. So that is the workbook. So like I said, it's the children's book for the boys, the coloring book, and this has activities, all type of stuff. They're all different. And this is a workbook. And it's exactly what it is, a workbook. They're using their mind and they're working on this. This is a workbook. Hey, walk a day in our shoes. Girl, I have to talk to you. I love everything you do. That's another autism mom. She is dope. You gotta check her out. It's a walk a day in our shoes. She has a daughter who is called Sneak. She has autism. I love watching her journey. Please follow her and check her out. All right. Now I could not forget about my girls, and it's funny. I just talked about Sneak, and I wanted to bring up my girls one. I don't have a daughter, but I could not leave out the girls. This is I Am Awesome positive affirmations for autistic girls. But like I already said, your kid don't have to be autistic. You can just buy this to support and make sure your kids have positive affirmations and stuff like that. But this is for the girls. Um, So I'm going to read this one. I am beautiful. I see my beautiful melanin skin that I love whenever I look in the mirror, as I admire my features, as I look at my hair and my body. I am beautiful. The reason I love this particular page in my book for the girls, I look at my hair and my body, I admire my features. Growing up, and in this time of age, you have social media. And that's all I gotta say, social media. So they looking at these Instagram models. They looking at all of this stuff, TV, and everybody in their body done. I want to make sure that I featured that they love their hair and their body. That's the reason why I put that. And that's why I made sure the character had curly, kinky hair. Because I want them to love their body and their hair. That was extremely important. I'm gonna read one more page from this book, you guys. This is my other favorite page. I can be where I want to be. The possibilities are limitless. I can become a teacher, a rapper, a dancer, a basketball player, president of the United States, doctor, lawyer, whatever my heart desires. And why I love this page so much, you can literally read this page any way you want to. You can literally go back and you can read it from this point. In so many ways you can read this particular page. It's one of my favorite pages because it's showing your kid it can be anything they want to be, whatever their heart desires. So this is the girls' children's book. Next would be the coloring book. So I am me. I made it big. I wanted no one to know that you are you. Nobody can ever be you. You're the best version that you can be of yourself is you. It took me a long time to learn that. I didn't get into positive affirmations until about 3 years ago, to be honest. I didn't really get into it. Anyway, all about me. I want you to place a picture of yourself here and fill this page out. Have fun. Have fun. I even put crossword puzzles in here. I'm a queen. I'm a queen. If I have my crown, I'll put it on for you guys. But I'm a queen. Trying to find one more page in here for you guys. That was one of my favorite. Okay. It's I am happy. You see all the little, all the happy faces. I am happy. But this is the coloring book, and it has plenty of activities, just like the boys. Last but not least, now if you get the children's book for the girls, you can get the workbook for they can work their mind. This is the workbook, and I'm going to find an activity on this. I'm going to pick this one actually. It says, Who am I? So I'm going to show you the page. This is the activity, Who am I? This is the page. Let me read it to you. It says, I am me. The best version of myself I can only be found in me. I'm going to grow up and be what I want to be. So for the activity, I am me. Who am I? So they have to write who they are right here. Who are you? As an adult, when you get asked that question, how can you answer that? Who are you? And I struggle with that question to you guys. Okay, give me one more second. I am happy. What makes you happy? They fill it out right here. And I'm going to read this page since it's up. It says, whenever I'm around my family and friends, they make my day. Even when I'm watching my favorite show, I'm just happy because people accept me for who I am. That is the page. This is the activity. And that is it, you guys. I'm going to show you all 3 girl books. This is the coloring book. This is the workbook. This is the children's book. So all together, I have 6 books. If I have any more come for this collection, you have to wait and stay tuned. But this is all of them. Like, can you believe I just launched 6 books on Sunday? Like 6 whole books. 6 books. I'm super proud of myself. If anybody have any questions for me, please feel free to ask them. And thank you guys for tuning in with me. I know I came in a little late today. And also, important dates coming up. I am doing bedtime story time on my pages. Bedtime story time would be at 8:15 to 8:45. I will be reading one of my books. And I will be in my pajamas. That's why I have on my pajamas right now. For you guys can see how my setup would be. I just want to have my mannequin here. And for anybody ask me, I do not sew anymore. So don't ask me. Okay? But yes. So that is what I plan to do. My dates are located on my pages. I am going live on February 27th. I am going live March the 2nd and March the 3rd. Doing Black Children's Book Week. I am celebrating it. As I celebrate it, I'm going live on my Facebook and my YouTube and my Instagram. I will be reading, like I said, my books. The first night, I will be reading Just Like You. Let me show you that book just in case you haven't seen it. Sorry, something it failed. But anyway, I will be reading Just Like You on the first night. The first night is Just Like You. The second night would be I Am Awesome Boys. That is the second night, what I'm reading. The third night, I am reading I Am Awesome, the girls version. Those are the 3 books I will be reading. I'm reading these 2, of course, because it just came out. And I'm kicking off the week with this one because this takes me 30 minutes to read. So I'm kicking off this one first. But I'm going to have some dance parties. I think this is the second. I can't remember. But I'm going to have dance party. We're going to have fun, like before they go to bed. Thank you for the reading and the show for the books. No, thank you. You can purchase my books at ZachariahWord.com. If you look below on my little screen, you will see ZachariahWord.com. This way you can purchase my books. The I Am Awesome books, you go to ZachariahWorld.com. The slash I Am Awesome. The I Am Awesome spelled the incorrect way. I use the U instead of the W because I define awesome with autism, so that's how I spelt it. And thank you so much for your positive feedback. I appreciate all the positive feedback, you guys. I literally got a video today of a kid reading my book who had autism. He was reading this one, and you guys, I want to say it made my day. I watched it twice. I'm like, oh my God, it's so dope. Like, I made it for them. If I want to be honest, I made it for Black boys with autism. Originally, I was going to name my book, I Am Awesome Positive Affirmations for Black boys, or Black autistic boys. But I decided to take the Black out because I feel like every kid that have on the spectrum, every kid needs this book. So I decided to take the word Black out. But I literally designed it for Black kids on the spectrum. Because every morning from before my son get on the school bus, and you will see that in my book when you purchase it, I tell him affirmation every morning before you go on the bus. I tell him not awesome. I tell him he is handsome, he is smart, he is enough, and just because he has autism, that does not define who he is. Let me say it again. Just because he has autism, that do not define who he is. So I make sure I say those. Sometimes he look me in the eye, sometimes he don't. And yeah, I make sure I try to say affirmations every day. It's just my thing. To him, I don't say it to myself, but I say it to him because I want him to have that part of his childhood. He can go back. He want to always say positive affirmations to me, you know. But if you might have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get off live in just a minute. Give me a second, y'all, because I know I'm on like multiple platforms. So I be trying to like keep up with you guys and everything. If you tuned in on my Facebook and Instagram, thank you guys so much. My YouTube, thank you guys so much for tuning in. My Instagram, thank you for tuning in as well. Once again, if anybody ask me in my questions, my website is www.zachariahworld.com. I'm finna put a banner up so you guys can see it here. I'm finna put it in the comments here as well. There's also a link in my bio. I said bio, like mayo. There's also a link in my bio as well for you can purchase the book as well. I'm actually typing it out right now. Give me a second. All right, I just posted it. And I hope that answered everybody's questions. I know tomorrow's day out of school. That's why I said, I can still go live tonight because I know for a fact I was late. That was my fault. But other than that, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for rocking with me and purchasing my book. So far, the boy book is my bestseller. If you have a daughter on the spectrum, or somebody who have a kid on the spectrum, purchase. Yeah. And I appreciate the love and the support. And my ultimate goal for somebody to ask me is to get my books into schools, Target, Walmart, all the big retailers, major big Black bookstores. I don't really push for Amazon because Amazon takes too much of the profit. So I don't really push for Amazon. First, somebody asked me, I don't drop my Amazon link because I want you to buy directly from me versus buying from Amazon. Because I get asked that sometimes. Yes, it's on Amazon, but I don't promote the link on purpose. Just being honest with you guys. It's a truthful moment. Other than that, you guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, thank you for being proud of me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm off Instagram. I cannot post my Instagram video yet, you guys, because I have to create. Anybody know me? I'm big on my branding, so I have to create me a little template for me to put that on Instagram. But other than that, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching the show on my books for the last time. You can order my books at www.zachariahward.com. If you want to purchase all 6, DM me and I will give you a discount. But this is the boys' workbook. This is the boys' coloring book. This is the boys' book. So it's 3 per sets. I've created, okay? So this is the girls' coloring book, the workbook, and this is the girls' children's book. If you want to purchase, once again, it's www.zachariahward.com. Hashtag, I'm not hashtag, I be thinking hashtag, y'all, / I am awesome. But with that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much. And you guys have a great night. And if you have purchased my book, I really appreciate it, the love and support. And you can also share this video. And yes, see you guys. Bye.